Test 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Can you hear me yet? Test 1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
hello, hello.
There's audio.
Can you hear me yet? Test 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, There's audio.
Can you hear me yet? Test 1, 2, 3.
All right, can you hear me with this? I have the headset on. Okay, there we go. All right. Woo. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go. We got good internet right now. I stopped, got some food, and just wanted to say hello. If this doesn't go well, we've just said hello to everybody. And I know you're gonna see me driving. This is not the greatest shot here in the world. I do have the comments on down here, so I should be able to, if the sun's not super bright, I should be able to see them. So let me do this before I start driving real quick. What do we have here? You know what? I'm going to unplug this. We're just going to put it this way. I have my iPad right here. So first of all, hello, everyone. How far from Mississippi are you? I'm another 5 hours away because I stopped and tried to get this set up. So that took a while. I'm not going to drive distracted, so that's why I'm trying to get everything set up before I start driving. What's in my pockets? Well, today I am carrying my EMP EDC. This is the Nimble XT. So that's definitely what I've been carrying here today with me. I also have, I was carrying my, real quick, I was carrying my Sparrow 7. This is the Lynch Northwest Magna Cut blade right here, the Sparrow 7. So there you go. I put a tech lock on there because that's how I carry it. Really comfortable little knife. Got a chance to check one of these out. Really, really dig this. It's carried vertically like this. So that was my other carry. By the way, welcome to Rob's Nerdy Knives. There we go. Hello, y'all on YouTube. How are y'all doing? Let's try that again. Hello, y'all on YouTube. Welcome to Rob's Nerdy Knives live stream. Happy Monday. How is everybody? Okay, there we go. All right. So, hello, Meredith, Mind of Milton, Zach Kinyard, Cicero, Tyler Williams, Vic Ranger, B. Dixon. Let's see who else we got. Rob Tinring, Mo Patty EDC, Henry G. Let's see who else. Not Jesse, Larry C. 24. Who am I missing here that I have not said hello to yet? I'm just going to try to do a quick. I'm not going to be able to do this all night long, right? Because I'm going to be driving. Ken Shock, what's up? Marco Yee, want to know why knives? Hello, Brown Sugar 69. How are you? Did you get your notification? Your box got shipped, so should be on your way. Everybody should have gotten all their stuff. It's on their way. Let's see here. Also, we have that I did not say hello to. Level On Up. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Hopefully, you're doing well this evening. Addicted to Blades. What's up? How are you? Good, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rooster, appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining tonight. Hopefully, you're doing well. Let's see. Who else do we have that I've not said hello to? Angelo, hello. What's going on, man? How are you? Blind Woo Fury, hello. Appreciate you being here. Stacy Bolster Blades, how are you? Good to see you. Hopefully, you're doing well. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Monday. I think that's as far back I can go. We've got Denjin Daoism. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining, and thanks for becoming a channel member. Here, I did bring a kazoo. Let me make sure I have these handy so I can do this safely. But we're not going to have a whole every kazoo, and I don't have the Scottish throat pipe. So thank you so much for becoming a channel member. All right. I think I got all the way back there. So at least I can say hello to everyone else. Conventional Methods, what's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. I'm good, Rob. Hope you're doing great too. Safe travels, my friend. Yes. So hopefully, if you make a comment, make sure it's try to say it's small. That way I can kind of read it. Happy birthday to Mick Ranger. Mick Ranger? Holy cow. Hold on, Mick Ranger. Boy, that sun is bright. All right. This is the only kazoo I got. So here we go. Mick Ranger. I don't know how that sounds. This kazoo is a little not quite as good. I should got my money back on that one. So there we go. So happy birthday to you, Mick Ranger Man. It looks like you were 30. I saw somebody say 35. So happy birthday. All right. Let's see here. On the Edge EDC, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? All right. Okay. So happy birthday. We're just gonna kind of talk as I drive because I gotta get going so I don't get there like early morning or something. I want to get there before Sunday breakfast or something, right? And this sun is really beating in my face, so I'd like to at least move from here. So let me back up real quick. Just at least get out of the sun here. All right, here we go. So we got to get on the road here a little bit. All right, let me make sure. Oh, I do need my map. So give me a second. I'm gonna have to do the map over here. How am I gonna do my map? Oh, now let's see. Can I plug in and do my map while we do the live stream? Tell me if the audio goes away. I hope it doesn't. Let's see. Okay, let me park real quick. I'm gonna try to get out of the sun. Here, we're just gonna get out of the sun real quick. There we go. Can you still hear me? Let's see if the audio comes through. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Yeah, you still can. Okay, good. All right. I just want to make sure the audio is still there. Oh, well, that's because I didn't plug this in. Here we go. All right, let's see if this changes things. Here we go. Test, test. Here we go. Test, test.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right, I'm tapping it. Oh, I think I switched. Okay. So let me see. Oh. Oh, this is great. Can I switch it over here? Yes, I can. All right.
All right, let's see. Let's see what y'all think. Switch it over here. Here we go. Test, test, test. This is the earphones. I think we're good. Test, test. We're good? Everybody said we're good? All good? Audio good? Can you hear me? It's acceptable, right? Just tell me if it's acceptable. I hope it is. All right, good. I should be able to. Hopefully, it didn't switch the audio on me again. Just got to make sure my map is back up. There we go. You all can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or you can't hear me. Confirm. We're all good? Sounds good? We're all good? All right, good, good, good. All right. I'm just seeing thumbs up and stuff like that. I'll go for the quick emojis there. All right, so now I've got my map back up because I'm in parts of the country I don't know exactly where I'm going. So we shall see. All right, so how is everybody? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't like doing a stream that's not as smooth as I like to do it at home. So hopefully this is acceptable to you guys right now as this. All right, so I'm going to look at the comments in here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. What part of Mississippi do you have to go to? Starkville. So Mississippi State University is where I need to get to. Mississippi State University. That's where I'm heading off to. And speed just, we're in Texas. These roads are so slow. We can only go 70, 75 miles an hour. It's kind of a bummer, right? Wish we could actually have some real speed when we go down these roads. So, I'm gonna put on my, yeah, there we go. Put on the cruise control and the lane control, so that way we're getting a little assisted here. Oh yeah, definitely driving safe, for sure, for sure. I just want to make sure I get my right turn coming up here, and I don't speed through the small towns. If you're familiar with Texas, don't speed through small towns. Get on the roads. Once you get into a small town, if it says 45 miles an hour and then it goes to 35, go 45, go 35. Don't go faster. Trust me. You will sincerely regret it. That's all I got to say. So, well, 15 months, huh? All right. So, best I could do for you on that. And now I'm going to miss some things. Just know that I'm going to miss some things. So, you help me out here tonight. But, oh boy, look at that sun, huh? Let's see if I can get over here. Might be a little bit better. That's for you, Seppy Dog. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. That was weird. The app just decided to shut down. I've never seen that happen before. Hopefully that was weird. You can see me again, right? Wow. I don't know what YouTube is doing. If this happens too much, then I don't want to waste y'all's time this evening. But I just want to say hello, let y'all know that I really do appreciate you guys so very much. I know we're gonna do the big giveaway, 12K. Can't believe we hit that. Members, the video will be up tonight for the 12K giveaway. I have the video recorded. There may be some extra stuff coming into it. We have 2 really cool knives we're gonna be giving away next week for everybody, and then 1 for the members. So just keep an eye out for that. That will be cool. So hello to everyone who's here. All right. Hopefully you guys, what did everybody carry? I can only see a bit of the comments. I wish I could show me a little bit more, but it's kind of limited. So we'll go with that. Like I said, I was carrying my EMP EDC Nimble XT today. And I am carrying my American Blade Works slip joint. I'm carrying that. And I was carrying my fixed blade, the Lynch Northwest, or the Lynch Blades, actually that's what it's called, the Sparrow 7. So Abby Normal, hello. Ramses, hello. I can only see a few names. Ever Evolving Daily Carry, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Hopefully you are all doing well today. I got my turn coming up here. I ate Dairy Queen. I stopped and had the little chicken fingers. Wasn't a good choice. Food like that can be, oh god, a semi doing his extremely wide turn. Okay. That was crazy. All right, so giant semi truck doing a very, very wide turn there. All right, I'm now going to get on the interstate, so that'll be good. It's not too busy. So that's good. It's a good Monday traffic. I like it. I like it. Not very crazy traffic at all. So I'm appreciating that. Hey, the Night's Edge, is that Neil here? Welcome. Appreciate you being here, Neil. I'm just trying to see if any other names I missed. I have my iPad with big text down below. It's hard can't really read it because there's a lot going on there. But thank you on the 12K. Thank you. Appreciate that, Seppy Dog. Let's see here. What's the speed limit? Oh, 75. Finally, a decent speed. It's okay. I wish it was 85. Our tollways are 85 here in Texas. It's nice and slow. Everybody else have that? Hey, Marco Yee, 13 months, man. All right. Appreciate you. Let me do a quick kazoo salute to you. That's a drive kazoo salute, man. That's an extra special one. You didn't get the Scottish throat pipes, but you got the drive kazoo salute. What do y'all think about that? I don't know. I'm trying to sell it. I am literally blowing sunshine up your nose with that one. Yes, because that's the only way I can sell it to you, man. It's I know it's not the Scottish throat. Oh man, that sun just really wants to jump in, right? The sun wants to take center stage. Woo! Wow. It's like right. It's like trying to sneak in on the show here, huh? Let's see if I can turn that. Nope, I can't. It's just right there. All right. So we'll try to block it out a little bit for you guys. So how was everybody's Monday? My Monday was busy, trying to finish up everything the night before. Uh, yeah, it's been pretty indicative of the last few weeks. It's been kind of over the top. I'm probably gonna have to get online and work when I get there, unfortunately. So we'll see. All right. The sun's blocked here now, so at least I don't have to go weird over there. Trying to see here. No, I wish our roads went up to 85. Yeah, I bet it's fun. 85 is nice, you know. And even then, I have people flying by me at 95 or 100. So you only get in trouble when you go 20 miles over the speed limit. Then they can officially arrest you. You know, that's when they get very. I guess they care. Well, they do care, but they feel like you're being dangerous, I guess, at that point. But if you don't go to the flow of traffic, you can actually get a ticket for obstructing traffic. So the flow of traffic is definitely above the speed limit, and that's where everything's going. And you come in there and you start slowing it down, and you cause danger to everyone else because of your slower speed. You can actually get a ticket for that. So, all right. Did anybody? I saw something with Gecko Customs. Did he have some special drop going on today? Anybody know anything about that? Sounded like he was doing something special today, maybe. Yeah, unless you have a blowout at an SUV. That's why it's very important. Make sure your tires are in good shape. Don't let those tires get in bad shape. All right. So your Tuesday is over. Oh, okay. That's cool. Uh, Here in UT, it's 80, but when you go toward Salt Lake, it goes down to 70. Okay. Oh, in Utah, 80 degrees. What's the temperature right now for me? 74 degrees outside. Right now, 74. That's what it's telling me. It's not too bad. Sunny. That's good. Typically, when I make this drive, it's either a major thunderstorm, which is usually not any fun at all, because that's always pretty insane. So I'm glad there's no thunderstorm going on right now. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody. I love new tires. Yeah, tires are important. If you got good roads, good tires are always nice. It makes it a nice, quiet, comfortable ride. So let's see here. So are we getting a cruise? Hold on, I was trying to read that. This guy just jumped in front of me, so I'm going to focus on that just for a second. You're cruising with me to Mississippi, so I can help my son get home for the summer from college. He's at Mississippi State University, and we're going to help him move home. And Robin, she couldn't make this trip. She was originally going to do the trip, and I was going to join her, but I'm doing the trip solo this time because, well, she shouldn't be driving that far right now. She's still in recovery mode, so I didn't want her to be on the road this far. And she needed to be home resting, and I didn't want her to get exhausted, and didn't want her to try to do too much in the dorm also. So I got to make sure she's not doing that. Yeah, happy birthday to Mick Ranger. We did a kazoo birthday salute to him earlier. So I know he's 30 something. Is that what everybody was telling me? 30, somewhere around there. All right. How's she doing? Robin's doing really well. I mean, all things considered. Is she 100%? No. Is she significantly better than she was? Oh yes, a lot better. So I'm grateful for that. There are times when she's really tired, exhausted, and then there's times when she's better. Like yesterday, she decided she wanted to start cleaning a little bit. I told her don't do too much. So she cleaned, in the bedroom, organized some stuff, and afterwards she was very tired. I told her, yeah, that's more than enough. You can't be doing a bunch of crazy stuff. You can't use any of the links in the description. I know it's because I think it's a vertical live. So if can the moderators post any links in here that can be linked? Could the moderators possibly post a link to the giveaway video? We're going to see if we can do that later on. It may be sooner than later, depending on how internet goes. So far, I've got 5G wideband, ultra wideband, so it's good connection. So far, so good, right? So far, so good. I'm liking it, and I should only arrive at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning? When did that change? Wait a second here. Hold on. That can't be right. I'm going to change that real quick. Let's see. That can't be right. Well, okay. I guess that's right. I guess I'll be arriving at 2 in the morning. There we go. So that'll be fun. Can't click on the links in this form. Can anybody post a link into the chat here, and are they clickable? Man, that sucks. Yeah, I tried to, there's 2 things we can do. I can stop this live stream, and we can all go to a new vertical live that I can start. Because apparently when you set this up, there's a little setting that I didn't know that you can never come back to. And if you don't choose vertical, if you don't choose horizontal, it's just vertical. You never get a choice again. So that's what we can do. The links look like they're active there. So I see active links. So that's cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. So that's the giveaway entry. So maybe click on those guys. That should take you there. Let's see. We're coming up to, what is it? Tennessee? I think it's the first one. Or was it Louisiana? I can't forget which state I'm coming to. It should be telling me here shortly. But anyways, yeah, I'm driving, and so I'm trying to focus on the road. I'm not really thinking geography, and I'm thinking here with you guys and trying to on the iPhone. They don't work on the iPhone. Even in the chat that people posted, because mine are blue and they look like they're hyperlinked. So I can touch them. If like Mo Patty and Tyler and other folks who posted the links, they look like I can click on them. They look like they're active hyperlinks. Yeah. So here's the thing. Do y'all guys want me? I can pull over. I can stop this stream, and we can start a new stream, and maybe direct everybody over to the new stream. Maybe one of two. If some of you guys can open 2 streams at one time on a PC, you could get the link from this for the new stream that I'll start, and then you can lick them all. Well, I don't know if licking them's going to work, but okay. Hopefully it's a tasty phone there, but I can do that. So I think this is my only ever second mobile live stream. I think I did, well, maybe this is my 3rd. I don't know. I haven't done a whole bunch just because it's not something I typically do. And I don't try to do the vertical live, but apparently that's what it is. So it doesn't matter. Well, it matters for you guys, so you guys can get to the giveaway video. So we have an option, right? If this doesn't work too well and everyone's kind of frustrated and people aren't really wanting to hang out, I get it. We can save that giveaway, make it a bonus giveaway for next. Maybe we'll have 3 giveaways for everybody. We could do that. And then we'll have the members giveaway. So we'll have 4 giveaways next week. We could do that. Or I could pull over and make this a vertical live stream. So we could do that. The options. Yes, this channel does giveaways. We do. And I guess with verticals, sometimes you get a lot of people that stop in and out, which I don't do a lot of verticals because I'm, usually everybody that wants to be here will be here, and those who don't. But if there's new folks that pop in and have never seen this live stream before, this is an unusual one. If you're new to this live stream, this is not how we typically do it in my office with my whole setup, couple of cameras and all sorts of stuff. All right, I gotta slow down. Why is this guy? What is he doing? A semi truck decided to, on the 75 highway, decided to go down to 35. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Appreciate you, semi. All right. Hits the ground. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well. All right, everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. I know there's probably a few folks, Cincinnati EDC, I saw somebody mentioned that. Rammer Jammer, hello. Marco, what did Marco win? Marco win something that I'm not aware of? Oh, ooh, I'm gonna have to move over because the lane got shifted, and the part that I'm on is that, if you're outside of the lane that makes that noise, I would be on that the entire time, and it was starting to make my butt tingle. It was so loud. It was weird. Not a sensation I wanted to have as I'm driving. To be honest with you guys, that's not. Yeah, that's not. That was weird. I'll just say that it was very, very shook a lot of things. I want to pull over and break dance. Well, uh, I don't know if that'll. Maybe when I dance, I'll break. How about that? I'll probably do that. I'll pull over and dance and then break. I could do that. I don't know if I can actually break dance. When I was younger, I could. I could do the wave and some things, which is kind of weird. I probably still can do that. And I don't know if I want to do that. You guys might think that's a little weird, but so let's see here. Is the speed picked back up? Oh, yeah. So construction's over. So now I can go back up to our normal speed. Cool. All right. What else we got here? Let's get by this guy, and I'll try to read a little bit here. Just no cars are my stretch, and I have my lane assisted thing on, so it should be good. So there we go. All right. You all want me to pull over and break dance? I don't know about that. That would be more me breaking than dancing. All right. Great answer. Oh yeah. All right. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate it. Even if this is not your favorite live stream tonight, this is a pretty raw. This is Rob's. How about we call this Rob's Rob's nerdy. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something catchy, but it's just not. I'm not. It's not happening. Dude, go by me, please. By all means, I am slowing down so you can literally go by me, and you're just gonna hang there. And if you're just gonna hang there, come on, man. What are we doing? Sorry. This gentleman decided to speed up on me, get right to my left side, and then just start cruising at a really slow speed because I was going to let him go by, and not sure what he's doing, but I don't know. Some people sometimes, I don't know. There's nobody around except for him, and I'm trying to figure out, does he like the look of the car? I guess. I don't know. Maybe he sees me talking. He thinks I'm talking to myself. I think I'm crazy. This guy's talking to himself. He's nuts. Watch out. I am, some people might think that. Uh, Rob's Rexling ride. There we go. All right, this guy. I'm gonna go by you, sir. So I don't know about you guys. Do you have people when you're driving, you come up to somebody, you try to give them distance, and then they start to kind of slow down, and you're not really like getting on their tail. You're not tailgating them, right? But then they start slowing down, and suddenly you're a little closer than you want to be. So then you're going to start going around them. You start to accelerate, right? Because you want to go around them. And next thing you know, they start to accelerate. Well, you accelerate a little bit more, and they accelerate a little bit more, and then you feel like, okay, you were slowing down. Will you let me go by or not? And then lo and behold, you slow down, then they slow down. Oh, that's just frustrating. It's like, I'm I put on cruise control, I let it go. And if I go by you or if you go by me, I don't care, right? Just let it go. But don't get in front of somebody and slow down. That's just not cool. I don't know. Makes me wonder what's going on there. Probably not my place to, I don't know. Maybe people are having a bad day and that makes them a little happier, I guess. I don't know. All right. I went by this guy again. Let's see if he's going to speed up and go by me a second time. Certainly been interesting. All right. One reason I stopped driving. Yes. We are not normal. I agree with that. I'm not normal. You guys are not. If you like watching this stream, you definitely got to be not normal to enjoy Rob's Nerdy Knives because I'm unique. I'll just say that I'm definitely different. I'm as my wife likes to say, you're weird, which that's okay. I'm okay with weird, right? Weird does not bother me. Miranda Keith is here. Hey, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining. I'm sure I missed a whole bunch of folks. Trying to see if I can see a few names that I didn't see. Help with gadgets. I think I saw a little earlier. All right. Anybody else use Waze? I like Waze. You know why I like Waze? If you when you drive, not because it sometimes tells you about the police. That's great. Because sometimes if you're stuck in the flow of traffic and there's a hidden cop, you don't want to be the one guy that gets caught, right? But what I really like, the most important thing I like, it tells me about lane closures, traffic, and objects in the road. Can I tell you how many times that has been a lifesaver? Because I have come across some gigantic objects in the road. I mean, I am talking like, unless you had a semi truck, even the semi truck, I think it would cause damage. But if I had not seen that, I back off. I make sure I don't get too close in traffic. I make sure I can turn left and right. There's nobody to my left or right if I needed to avoid them. And boy, lo and behold, you come up on something and you're like, man, if I ran over that would be serious damage to the car, serious damage to the car. So yeah, I always appreciate that. To me, that's definitely worthwhile. Oh, he has kazoos blunt relic. Oh, I do have kazoos with me. I do. I have several kazoos with me. I not all of them. I don't have the trombone kazoo today, so we'll have to make do without that one. I don't have the Scottish throat pipes with me because I can do the acapella for the yearly anniversaries, but I couldn't fit that. I tried to bring that the button. Man, that thing kept going off when I put it in my backpack, and I'm afraid if I took the battery out so that it wouldn't work, it would lose the memory of the recording, and I didn't want to try it because I'll replace the battery when I have to and then re-record it if I have to. But I just didn't want, I was trying to get ready fast. So there you go. Let's see here. Hey, what's Blind Roof Fury? What's up, Blind Roof? Oh, Blind Roof Fury is here. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome, Thomas Wheeler. Saying hey to Blind Roof Fury. All right. Let's see here. Okay, we're back to 70. Now I can drive a little faster. That's cool. Starting to get dark, so we'll see how much light there is and if there's enough visibility to see me. I do apologize that the links aren't working really well in vertical. It was never my intention to go live vertical, but I couldn't switch it from vertical to horizontal after I scheduled the live stream. Apparently, everything I could read, when you schedule the live stream, you get one chance and one chance only to choose whether it's going to be vertical or horizontal. And apparently, like OBS Studio can override that when I go live with OBS Studio. But on my iPhone, I've already selected that this is going to be a vertical because that's the default. I didn't know that. So there we go. How am I going to do the giveaway? I have an iPad with me. When we're just about to do the giveaway, I was going to pull over and I was going to show you on the iPad the comment picker. But I want to make sure everyone can get into the giveaway. And if it's real frustrating, what I was going to propose is that we do that giveaway next week along with the two 12K giveaways. And so we would have 3 giveaways for everybody. That is probably going to be a little easier for everybody. right? And then we'll have the big members giveaway next week too. So there'll be a total of 4 giveaways next week if we do that. What do y'all think about that? I mean, it would probably be a little easier for me, driving wise, and be a little easier for everybody else to enter. And what I'll do is I'll leave the same link up for that giveaway for next week, and I'll post it in the live stream description if you want to do that. And then we could do that as a separate giveaway next week. Like we'll do it like the first giveaway when we start. What do y'all think about that? Does anybody like that idea? So if you've entered, you're good for that one for next week. If you haven't entered, you can enter next week. So we'd have 2 entry videos for everybody next week. This giveaway for this one, if you didn't get a chance to enter because you couldn't click on the link, and then there'll be the other giveaway for the big 12K. It's just an idea. I don't know if that sounds good to everybody. To me, it's going to be easier, honestly. I had this great idea being horizontal. It would made a lot of things would have been a lot easier if YouTube didn't lock you in. It's kind of like I'm locked in for this horizontal. Those of you guys who do a lot of horizontals, I guess if you've done a lot of horizontal lives, I guess this is something you run into all the time. I didn't know that. This was definitely a learning experience. So not a great learning experience, but definitely a learning experience, right? Okay. So here's the thing. Go enter if you want to enter tonight, right? Just be back next week. We'll try to do that giveaway. We'll try to do that giveaway a little bit. We'll do it in the beginning of the live stream, and we'll be a little more patient with that one, and then we'll go into the 12K giveaways. Sound good? And I have a couple things coming in from the 12K giveaway. I think that's going to be pretty cool. A couple extra things being added to it, so I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't done the video for the 2 knives that we're giving away just yet because there was a couple things to be added to them. So, but I do have the video for the members giveaway, and I think that one's not quite full yet either. So you guys will see that one. Maybe have a couple extra things in it too. Yeah. Is it for the members giveaway or the regular giveaway? So yeah, I think we should wait till next week. We'll do this giveaway for tonight. We'll do it next week. It'll be in the beginning of the live stream. I'll have the same link, so if you've already entered, you're good to go for that giveaway. So there'll be 2 entries for next week for everybody, right? And then there'll be the members giveaway. So all the members, there's that other giveaway as well. So we'll have that as well, obviously. But so there's a chance. Members, there would be 3 entries you would do. Everyone else, you would have 2 entries, but it's a chance to win 3 different prizes. So, and I think the giveaway for this week is pretty nice. It is not just a budget banger giveaway. It's got the bonus knife in there. Thanks to On the Edge EDC, by the way. Thank you, On the Edge EDC, for the extra giveaway. So there'll definitely be that. Let's see here. I lose so others can have to. I'm the guy that makes sure that all the winners really win well. They look even better when I'm entered because I'm guaranteed to lose. So it makes you. I'm one thing I'm good at. I'm the first loser. I'm always really good at losing in the giveaways. So, all right. So how was everybody's Monday too? What were y'all carrying? If I can see 1 or 2 comments here at a time, like if you got 20 different knives, maybe you could just share 1 knife at a time so I can actually read it and drive. Like maybe what was the one thing that you carried this week? Oh, Tyler, man, I really appreciate that. Let me go ahead and like that and thumbs that up. Appreciate that. Wow. So I'll take a Texas tea at Bucks. Be safe. Oh man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Tyler, for the $20 super chat. This Kazoo salute is for you. I don't know how it sounds in the car. It sounds a little muffled, not quite as loud. It doesn't reverberate off the walls as well, but hopefully that was, you can still hear that. Thank you so much for that, Tyler. Appreciate you, man. All right, so I'm trying to see, trying to read a few of these. Is it Wyvern Kodak? Was that, are they here? Ground Fog, hello, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Who else do we have? Chris Jarrett, welcome. Thanks for being here this evening. Dirty Dan, how's it going? I may miss your name, so I'm trying. I'm trying to say hello. I know I said hello to Burnt Relic, but hello again, Burnt Relic. What's up? So, just so everybody knows, we are going to do the giveaway tonight. Will be deferred till next week. So we're going to do that next week for sure. But entry video will still be valid for next week. Okay. So if you've entered tonight, you'll be entered for next week. If you couldn't enter tonight, you'll get another chance to enter next week. And we'll have a bonus giveaway for next week. And next week's going to be the 12K giveaway. So I'm sure a lot of you want to be back for that because there's going to be some cool stuff being given away. We have 2 really nice knives given away for 12K. Plus, we'll have the members giveaway. And I'll be able to drop that video tonight when I get to my hotel room. So just want to let you know that. Okay? So there we go. Sound good? All right. Yeah, drive safe for sure. Absolutely for sure. I mean, that's got to drive safe, right? So you should probably focus on driving. Oh, absolutely focus on driving. And the good news is that I actually have lane assistance. So I don't really look down to read anything unless there's no cars around. If traffic gets heavy, I'm going to be focused on the road and I'll just be chatting and not reading anything. Just know that. That's kind of how it is. But if I can glance down and read something, then it's usually because the traffic is not super crazy at this point. So that's kind of where we're at right this moment. Right now, there's no cars around, so it's good. So I can do a quick hello. I want to have you want to have your food not be so acidic in your throat. Getting a little acid reflux with a baby, I hear. I know Robin had struggled with that a lot, especially with the twins. Woo. She got a lot of acid reflux with the twins. That was pretty bad. I got acid reflux with my, I haven't had acid reflux in a long time, but I think I got a little indigestion because I went to Dairy Queen. I don't know if I told you, some of you guys know about this, but I had dinner right before we went live. Stopped in at Dairy Queen. Sometimes the small towns Dairy Queens can be amazing. It can be great. They're like the best little, everything tastes like it's home cooked. And then sometimes they can be not so good. And well, this one was not so good. I couldn't finish eating what I was eating. It was like I have indigestion now, and I still have it, and it's not going away. So there we go. Not with me. I'm while texting and had sharpening. Well, there you go, man. I don't know if I can do that, but I do drive flicking my knife. I will tell you that. Oh, did y'all see we got the? Did y'all see the? One of the giveaways is going to be the Demco 80-20.5 in 20 CV. The 80-20, the Demco knives with the shark lock, and then I got the Rockscale Design scales on there. So it'll be something like this. Now, this one, I don't know if you saw, I polished the blade on this guy. Can y'all see that? Really polished the blade. I kind of like the way this looks right here. It's like my little silver surfer shark, my surfing silver shark, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, and this one has the thick washers on here, the thick phosphor bronze washers, though, the Skiff thick washers. I tried that on this one. It actually works out pretty nice if you get it tuned just right. And again, I will go back to it. The access there to the shark lock makes all the difference in the world. I can get my big old meaty finger in there, and it's super comfortable, super comfortable. Now, this one's also what they call is the it's not a skinny scale, but it is the straight handle, right? So straight handle right there. Oh, I got something in my eye. But it has the straight handle where it doesn't cut in, so it's a little easier on big hands, big meaty fingers. You got more, it's easier to grip right here, like this, right? I like that. So that's kind of nice. Over here. So this was I really do enjoy that. So I have two of these, and the reason why I bought two is, well, I had to, you know, I sold one of my I sold my 80/20 Slim. Yeah, I did. And that's okay. And these were on BOGO sale, and so I kind of figured I was going to sell it. And Demco had buy one get one free, and I figured I would make one of these a giveaway for the big 20K, 20K, 12K. And so that's what was, one was for a giveaway, and one was going to replace my 80/20, since I gave my 80/20.5 to my brother for his retirement present. And then I got a chance to get like the silver surfer scales for it. Rockscale Design was super cool to give me some scales for this, especially for the giveaway. I was going to just see if I could buy some discounted scales for the giveaway. They ended up giving the scales for the giveaway. And yeah, so I was able to get these scales for this knife for myself. So I still have a Demco. I still have an 80/20.5. Not quite as fancy as the Slim. The Slim is awesome. It's a great knife. Highly recommend it. Really, really, you don't like the giant. If you're if you are a Demco fan, but you don't like the really, really thick blade and the thick scales, but you don't, if the 80/20 is just a little too small, the 80/20 Slim is fantastic. And you can get the Rockscale design scales with the thinner scales, which makes it very, very reasonable. Very reasonable, very easy to carry. Really quite good. So that's a nice option. Both hands on the wheel. Oh no. I have driver assist, so don't worry. It's keeping me in the lane, just so you know. Now it does, if I leave my hand off the steering column for more than a minute or two, it's gonna start buzzing at me and telling me, hey, hands back on the wheel. It's not, but it does allow you to stay in your lane. So, you know, it's a great, I like it. I personally like it. My wife hates it, but I like it. Rob, my son said hi before bedtime. Oh, did he? Well, a quick for your son, Meredith. Tell him real quick. A quick kazoo to him, just for him. Hopefully he has a great evening. I actually wish my daughter-in-law happy soon-to-be Mother's Day. I know she's not quite a mother yet, but she is carrying her daughter. And so I was wishing her, by the way, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there who are moms. And I didn't get to say happy Mother's Day to you guys yesterday, but if you're here and you're a mom, or if some of you guys, your wives are here and they're moms, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. I know it's a day late, but still worth saying. Oh, he said thanks. Cool. All right. So who's going to Blade Show Atlanta? I don't know if I'm going to make it, honestly. I honestly don't know if I can make it this year. It's yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I will tell you one thing I need to post when I get to my hotel room. Leon Ma, if you're familiar, if you saw my interview with Leon Ma at Blade Show Texas, he has a Kickstarter that he was starting, and is started, by the way, for his new crossbar field duty knife. I really liked it. I got a chance to hold it. I did a short on there. I was very impressed with it. I like the size of it a lot. And that Kickstarter already started. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I got to find the Kickstarter link for it and get it out there. I actually have a specific Kickstarter link, I guess, just for the channel. So if I would give it to you. I'm driving, so I can't share it. But I think it's pretty cool. It might be a size of a knife. I know some of you guys aren't crossbar locks. That's fair. If you're not a crossbar lock fan, probably not for you. But if you are, if you don't mind a nice crossbar lock, I think it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, the Rockscale design. I really like these. Right here, I'm telling you, this alone to me makes the shark lock very doable, especially if you got big old meaty fingers. Because sometimes it's so difficult just to get that little lip there. But when you can get your whole finger in there to disengage it, it's so much more comfortable. And you could really fidget with the knife. Very, very well, very much so. So I enjoy that. So how many people are going to Blade Show Atlanta this year, by the way? Any of you guys? We'll see what happens, but I'm just curious who's going to be there. I know several of you will be, but I will probably not make it this year. I'm preparing myself not to make it, but I'm still going to try. I'm going to see if I can make it happen, but I've kind of resigned myself that I probably won't. This weekend was really a pain in the butt. I worked so much this weekend, and I was up till 4 or 5 in the morning this morning. And the reason why I'm leaving late is because I finally had to go get some sleep before the drive, because I could not drive without sleep. It would have been dangerous, right? But I was trying to finish up some work, got as much as I could get done. Of course, as soon as I woke up, I had a question about, did I do this? And I'm like, I got to get on the road. I can't. I'll be distracted, and my son needs me, so I got to be here. I mean, I already booked this time. I got to go. So if I can look at it later, I'll look at it later. But I'm just not going to be able to look at it right now. You're too pregnant and too expensive. Yeah, it is. It is. For some, Atlanta is a long way from Southern Cal. Yeah. So some of you guys, it's going to be a long, long trip. It's actually like a 15-hour drive for me if I make the drive. Most people will fly. I would still drive. Like if I went to Blade Show West, that's a 19-hour drive. That would be a really hard drive. But I would still drive it. I would want to drive it, honestly, because I like to be able to carry the knives. I don't want to check in knives at the airport and stuff and not be able to have access to them. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll commit ourselves to relax. I know. I mean, but I've got a lot of people asking if I'm going to be there. So it's one of those weird things where the channel's at that point now where I do a lot of interviews and people look forward to those interviews, which is a real huge compliment, right? It's a nice compliment where people actually want to. They're looking forward to seeing you there, and I like that idea. So to me, that's kind of cool. Uh, but enjoy the trip. Thank you, Mellow Relic Art. Remember, for 4 months. Let me find the right kazoo. Oh, wait, did I put it over here? Nope. All right, hold on a second. I got to turn on the light so I can see. Oh, there you are. Okay, go. All right. I put everything where I thought it'd be really easy to get to, and it turns out it wasn't. Oops, I've slowed down too much. The truck's trying to go by me. I'm so sorry, sir. Let's speed that back up. There we go. I'm so sorry. I turned off the cruise control. What was I thinking? All right, here we go. Mellow Relic Art. There we go. I think I'm going to stick to one kazoo tonight. That's what we'll do. We'll have to stick to one kazoo. It'll probably be the easiest for this. Starting to get dark, though. Oh, is Jack here? Welcome, Jack. Appreciate you being here this evening. Thanks for joining. This is a very casual live stream. I'm just popping in to say hello and let everybody know. So if you jumped in, you see the link in the description for the giveaway video. I think it should be in the description. It is. Some of you might not be able to click on it. It might not open up. You can maybe cut and paste it. But here's the good news. We're going to do the giveaway next week. Okay. So if you've already entered, you're entered for next week. Just make sure you're here. And that's also next week. We're doing the 12K giveaway. So there'll be 2 giveaway, really nice premium knives given away next week, plus the members giveaway, which is also a really nice premium knife. And then preceding all of that, we'll do this giveaway, which is actually not just a budget banger giveaway. It's a kind of a nice giveaway. It's a couple of knives, an extra bonus knife, thanks to On the Edge EDC. So we have a bonus giveaway. And then the other knife was going to be the Baxter, the Luft Concepts Baxter BXTR. Pretty cool little knife, contour G10 scale. I think it's kind of neat. So we'll have that for the giveaway next week. Oh, by the way, I was able to get the box over to the hospital for Ashley, so she gets her award tomorrow. And in that award, there's going to be the Leatherman Raptor Rescue scissors. Thank you to Nebsig for those. Appreciate you, man. And then we've got all the Hawaiian snacks, thanks to Levi Weaver. Thank you, appreciate those. And the brass coin, the RNK, and with the 42 brass coin, also thanks to Levi Weaver. I did put a Veteran Challenge coin in there and the Little Eagle, and some stickers from Rebel Rouser 777. A bunch of stickers from a lot of the different channels in there as well. Of course, she got a fancy like milestone giveaway kazoo plus a regular kazoo, and then she got the Kershaw Bel Air EMT or rescue knife that has the non-pointy tip. It's serrated, and it also has the glass breaker on there. So, and it's orange, bright orange. So she's got quite a few things there. That's thanks to Freedom Knife Shop. I asked them if there's any chance that I could possibly buy that on a discount for my wife, and those guys just said, "We'll send it to you." So they donated the knife for Ashley. So big shout out to Freedom Knife Shop. A big thank you to them. That was super awesome of them to be so kind to do that. I think it was super cool. So yeah, that was that. She's got that box. There's a bunch of stickers in there. What else? I put in a little container of a whole bunch of different things. Oh, Stacy Bolster Blades, a life without a knife is dull and pointless. Of course, I had to put that in there, an R42 sticker. A whole bunch of other stickers from all you guys. So it's, just a kind of a little show of the community, letting her and all of them know what it means. And then I wrote this letter. I don't know if you saw the video. I read it. I did a little extra editing on there, and I did post it in the comments, the final edit. But yeah, that was the shortened version of what it originally was. My big thank you to them. So, all right, what are we doing here? You gonna go by me? Now I'm stuck. Okay, now I got to keep my eyes on the road because I got this car coming up. Raced up on my butt, got right to my left of me, and just for whatever reason, just slowed down and just hung there for a while. Why do people do that? Can somebody explain that to me? You race up, the person's coming up on somebody behind me, they want to get by you, and then they just slow down. But they're in a hurry to get up there so they can slow down and not go by you. It makes no sense. To me, it's like I have the cruise control on. If I'm going the speed, I'm going to keep going the same speed. I'm not going to change it. I really could care less if someone flies by me or someone goes slower. Let's just keep going however we're going to go. Life's too short to get mad while you drive, right? Yeah, Freedom Knife Shop for the win. Absolutely. Really appreciate that, man. I was preparing to buy it. What I was asking for, I was hoping they might be able to do is possibly a discount since what it's for. And being that it's for a nurse who was instrumental in saving my wife's life. So but the fact that they gave it, big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. I really appreciate those guys. They're one of those shops that you don't see a lot of fanfare, but they got good prices on the knives that they sell. And some of the knives they can't maybe do a good price, because there's restrictions by the maker. They have They have reward dollars you can get for, certain purchases. Some knives you get a good deal on. May not be rewards associated with them. Some knives, you know, some knives you get a little reward on there. I think that's cool. They do what they can, right? They got to respect the manufacturers and deal with that. And that's always got to do that, and if just play, do the right thing. And I feel like that's what they do. So I appreciate them. All right, so you're able to go to the history, William Hornbostel. Okay, that's cool. So here's a good thing. We're going to go ahead and do that giveaway next week. All right, everyone, please enter tonight. I think it'll be easier and safer. Let's see if I can do this here. Does that give me? Okay, good. Get a little bit of light. We can still do. We'll still get everybody entered for next week, right? But it'll just be safer for me to do the drawing next week. We'll have a bonus giveaway, and most of you guys are going to want to be back here next week, anyways, because next week is the 12K giveaway. We got 2 really cool knives giving away for everybody, and 1 really cool knife given away for the channel members. Very cool stuff, and there's some extra bonus stuff that's going to be in them. Some really nice stuff. I can't really talk about some of the things until they get here, because I don't want to promise something and maybe it's not here, right? So I want to make sure that it's here for you guys. So that's kind of the thing. A couple of things I'm working on, or not. I'm working on. I'm trying to see if some gift certificates toward maybe a knife store. That would be cool, something like that. So those are the things that I'm trying to add to those things. RR22 USA, what's going on? How are you? I am driving to Atlanta. No, I'm driving to Mississippi. My son is in Mississippi State University. He's studying veterinary medicine. It's a really good school for vet science. And he's done with he'll take his last final tomorrow. And then we got to move him out. He's got 24 hours to get out of his dorm. And then he's home for the summer. So I'm driving out there to help him move out. It was his freshman year there. So probably a little bit of cleaning needed to be done. My wife was going to do this, but because she got so sick and had the surgery and was in ICU and almost died, I'm doing it. I was not going to let her come with me or do any of this because she would overexert herself. So I did not want her to be here for that. So I'm doing all of this. So that is exactly what I'm doing right now. And I think I might still be in Texas, actually. Yeah, we're coming up 2 miles to the Louisiana border. So it is a 9-hour drive. No, it's a 9.5-hour drive, I think, from where I'm at, because I'm outside of Waco. And I still have, once I get to Louisiana, it's still 5 hours to go. So once you leave Texas, I'm halfway there. So almost half of the drive is in Texas. And I tried to get this set up earlier, so I was running a little bit behind, a little late because of trying to get the live stream. This is a vertical. I did not mean to go vertical. I meant to go live horizontal. So if you guys just joined, YouTube does not allow you to go horizontal unless you choose a setting before you even schedule the live stream, which I did not know. It's like you miss it, you're stuck. And I was stuck at this. My option was cancel this live stream and open another one and go horizontal. And everybody seemed to be like, yeah, just keep driving. I'm like, okay. And the links weren't working. So we were like, yeah, we're going to do the giveaway next week to kind of make it easy for everybody, right? So we'll just kind of hang out. If you want to hang out, we'll hang out. If you don't want to hang out, then don't hang out. Yeah, so I'm just going out there to get them, help them move back. I've missed them, I'm realizing we're getting close to that empty nest phase. Let me see if I can open this. No, that's too bright. Maybe this? Does that work? I just want to make sure it's not too bright. It causes a distraction. Can you see that? There we go. Probably okay there. Might be a little too bright, but we'll see. I don't know if in some states, if it's illegal to have your inside light on while you're driving. Do you know? I know in Texas it doesn't matter. I think they sometimes worry that it's on for other reasons. So I don't know. Let's see if I got a flashlight. Maybe I can just aim the flash, hold it. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right. Let's see here. Can I do something else? We'll try that. Utah light, it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't think it does matter in Texas. I've heard people getting stupid in certain places sometimes, right? But I guess it all has to do with, are you driving safely? Are you driving within your lanes and not doing that? And it's when people start driving all weird and sporadically and braking and accelerating and all sorts of stuff. Well, that's a nice rest area. Louisiana has a nice rest area. The first one I just passed. It actually looks really well kept. Cool. Texas has a couple of really nice rest areas too. It's always nice when you go by a rest area and it's really clean. It's got a great little park, and you can let the dog out if you have a dog with you, or well, I guess you can let the cat out. You probably won't get it back, but you could do that. Always driving safely, absolutely. So I have cruise control that also does. Always knows how far ahead of me is there anybody up there. I have lane assist, so it keeps me in. So if I let my hands off the steering wheel, it's keeping it in there. But I do this for more than a minute. It starts shaking at me and saying, bzz, 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 get back on the road. This truck up ahead of me is starting to brake, and my cruise control was already braking and slowing me down because I was coming up on it. And it's giving me that urgent, slow down, slow down. It's like, I see him. So a lot of good safety features. We're very appreciative of. Now, my wife hates every one of these features. She absolutely despises any sort of assistance when driving. She turns them all off. Matter of fact, there's one car when it was so integrated, she couldn't turn them off. We ended up selling it as quickly as we could or trading it in. She was so furious about it. We got James Gibson. What's up, man? How are you? Is it James Gibson? Yep. Mr. Mouse, what's up, man? How are you? Skylar Goings, what's going on? Hello. William, I said hello to earlier. Hopefully you all saw that. When I can read the comments, and I can see a name, I'll try to say hello. And when I can't, hopefully I'll come back and see you there. What else do we have? All right. So we were talking about next week giveaway. We talked about my wife getting better. Talked about Ashley getting her the box over to Erica is the director of operations. She's the director of nursing. She's, I think, an executive on the board or whatever. She's the one that's going to present the award to her tomorrow. And I had that one-page letter that I wrote. I summarized everything, trying to do it in one page, and try to convey how grateful I was for her. But that was super cool. That was super cool. I wish I could have been there, but I need to be here for my son, for his move. Of course, I need to be at work for that project. Of course, I need to be, it's like everybody needs a little piece of me. Everyone wants to clone me. I don't think I could you don't want more than one of me. I think there's something in the universe would implode. Might cause a supernova or a black hole or something. I don't know. That much hot air in one place could explode. Clone myself, yeah. It'd be like Multiplicity. Does anybody remember the movie Multiplicity? That was hilarious. You could. It's not necessarily the best part of all of you. There'd be some interesting versions of me out there, I'm sure. I am in Louisiana, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. We're definitely in Louisiana. And I got to say, they must have redone the roads right here because, wow. Usually by this time, I'm like, boom, 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 bouncing on the roads. So I knew that they were doing construction when we dropped them off at school this last academic year. And all these roads were like just tons and tons of construction. I guess they finally finished this section. It's nice. It's nice. It's actually pretty smooth. Doesn't mean the rest of it's going to be, but at least this section is. Will this be different? Moon duty. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure if you're asking me or somebody else. Just try to drive safe it. And when I'm not reading the comments because I'm keeping an eye on cars, and there's, man, I swear this got to be a Louisiana thing, or it can't be a Texas thing. Coming up on this car, I slow down, and this guy comes up to my left, speeds up, hangs right on my blind spots, hangs there, and then finally goes by. I don't understand that, but okay. There we go. All right, let's just see making sure we're in the same speed limit here. Hopefully, Matt Mayer, what's up? How are you doing? I see a name there. Hopefully, you guys are all having a good evening. Yeah, this is it's not the normal live stream like we normally have. This is more of I just wanted to say hello to you guys. I do really miss the live streams if I can't make it. And so even if this is a shorter one than normal, it's a way just to say hello. And we got pretty good bandwidth so far, so I'm going to keep going with it. I know when I get really close and I go up north Mississippi, it starts to die there. So that's maybe when the live stream will be over at that point, right? But yeah, and I don't need to get gas for another 269 miles, so I'm still pretty good, at least as of right now. But I will be coming up to Shreveport, and when I'm in Shreveport, usually there's a lot of construction. I may just be talking. I may not be able to read all the comments. I just want you to know that. It's not because I don't want to read them. It's just I probably will have a hard time trying to read them, just so you know. So, and if there's enough outside lights, maybe I can turn off this inside light, not make everybody uncomfortable. Not that they would be, but I was going to try to do the flashlight. If you guys were here earlier, it looked kind of weird. Made me feel like I was on like when you're little kids, you're trying to scare your friends. Oh, I see some good people talking knives. I want to be able to read that. It's a long read, so I can't get a visual on it. All right. Hey, Blue Banana Ninja, what's up? How are you? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here this evening. Hopefully you're doing well. Did anybody get to see my top 5 carried knives? That was fun. Hadn't done one of those in a while, so it was good. It was good to do a catch-up video on that. Do y'all have like your top 5 carried knives for the last month? I get some of you guys may only have one knife you might carry. That's fair. But are there any top 5 carries that you guys were enjoying this month? So, just curious. So I'm just guys coming by me here, just a few little cars. I gotta keep my eyes on these guys, making sure they're. I'm gonna scoot over so that guy can do what he needs to do over there. Oh, forget I'm not in Texas anymore. I gotta slow down to 60. People like to drive slow here. Is that Neil McKenzie? What's up, man? How are you? Let's see here. All right. So how is everybody? All right, let me see here. All right, we're in a little spot, no cars around, so I can actually maybe take a quick glance. If it's a short comment, I can read it. They're really long and they're hard to read. Doing good. All right, so everyone's saying hello. Let's see here. I missed some of the comments earlier. What am I driving? I've got a Honda Accord. I've always been a Honda guy. I like Hondas. Now I like the Accords because they're made right here in the good old USA, right? The Accords and the Pilots are technically, last I checked, at least at a point, they were more American than the Ford Explorer and some other cars because of I think they're made in Maryland. I know like the Toyota Tundra, that is very American made. It's made in San Antonio, Texas. So that's really cool. I appreciate the fact that Toyota and Honda decided to make manufacturing facilities over here. I think that's really cool. Good for American economy and American manufacturing. I do respect that. So I don't get my national anthem on the kazoo. JW Outdoors national anthem. I think I could try to do that, man, for your 2 months. I'll grab my kazoo here. So happy, appreciate you being a member for 2 months. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Just make sure I'm not missing an exit coming up here. Okay, here we go. All right. It does not sound the same in the car. I got to tell you, the acoustics are not great. And I am sorry. That just doesn't sound like as good as it normally sounds. I really, I, I feel like it doesn't sound great. Well, I appreciate you liked it. So that's good. I'm glad you liked it. That's all that matters. At least it was okay for everybody. It just didn't sound, it didn't reverberate as well as it does in my office. The car seems to dampen some of the sound here. That's okay. We knew that was going to happen, right? So all right, I'm trying to read the little screen here. All right. I will tell you, I'm coming up to downtown Shreveport, and I will probably focus a little bit on the road because they get a little crazy. So if I don't read your comments, I am terribly sorry. I'll try to read them as soon as I get through Shreveport. But I just want you to know that is why. It's not that I'm ignoring anybody. Shreveport tends to, when they do their construction, their roads are very constricted, one lane. Remember the first time I drove through here, like right now, this highway speed just dropped to 40. Oh, wait, no, that's minimum speed. What? Okay, I haven't seen a minimum speed limit in a long time. That's crazy. All right, that's cool. I forget. We used to have those all the time, the minimum speed limits. You remember that? Okay. It's been a while since I've seen a minimum speed limit. All right. Woo. Yeah, remember those smooth roads I was telling you about? Can you see me jerking around here a bit? They're not smooth anymore. I feel like I'm in New York State. If you ever been through, like you drive from Massachusetts down to Connecticut and then you hit New York, like you're going toward New York City, if any of you guys are familiar with that, especially if you take like the turnpikes and everything. Oh my gosh, those are so bad. All right, so I'm turning off the light just because I just got notified that there might be a police officer up ahead, and I just don't want to have the light on to be in question. Okay, so we're gonna go a little dark. We're going clandestine. We're gonna be all stealthy here. Okay, we're doing stealthy. Maybe I can do this. Maybe this will be enough. Is that enough? Can you see me a little bit? There we go. There we go. You can see me a little bit, right? Hopefully. All right. What are you doing, sir? Thank you. All right, speed limit dropped to 50. I always love how Shreveport, anybody go through Shreveport regularly? Not a big fan. If I could avoid it, I would. But unfortunately, I can't. So we just have to, go through it. I-20 closed to all commercial vehicles. Oh, okay. So at least I'm not commercial, so I guess that's good. All right. Got a little break here. Let me see if I can do a quick reading. Ninja mode. Yes, we call this the ninja mode. All I need is somebody to throw fruit at me, and then I can use my knives to cut up fruit. Like the old app. Remember that? The Ninja, what is it? The Ninja Fruit or Ninja, whatever it's called. Fruit Ninja. Was it called Fruit Ninja? I think that was the name of the game. All right. Oh, I don't think this is one lane now. I think they finally opened it up. Thank God. Okay, I might be biting my lip here because I might have said that too soon. Now the speed limit is 40. But I'm definitely going to slow down. Okay, now sped back up. All right, you gotta love Shreveport. Gotta love Shreveport. I think that was a leftover speed sign that probably needed to be removed because I am the slowest person driving here. I'm like the only person observing the speed limit, besides the guy behind me who was riding my tail with no one around, which I really didn't love too much. All right, it's nice and dark, so I should be able to read your comments, I hope. I see Meredith talking about she's pregnant. Oh, how? Oh, yeah. It looks like some update, man. I really wish I could read that. I'm just going too fast. All right. All right. So now we're going up to exit 21. If you guys know downtown Shreveport, it is interesting. Very, very interesting. Not a whole lot going on here. If you want the little comment lay of the land, I don't know if anybody's from Shreveport. I will say the road is much easier to drive this route this time around. All that construction with the roads being completely shut down is better. And here we go. Okay, we're squeezing into 2 lanes. All right. We're going total stealth mode. You'll see in a second with all the blinking lights up here why. You all see the police lights flashing in my face. Somebody just got pulled over. Oh, here we are, 1 lane. Okay, guys, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna talk because this is the crazy 1 lane part. It's still here. I thought we were done with this, and I gotta go down to 30 miles an hour. Oh, I do not like this part. I got a small car and I still feel like it barely fits here. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. All right, that's better. That's more doable. Here, a little quick update there I am, just so you know, I'm still here. Ooh, that was bright. More flashing police lights. All right. Here I am. Hello. I'm going to turn this back on now that we've passed. All right, now you can see me again. All right, I'm back. Hey, how is everybody? Hopefully you're doing well. Seven, what's up, man? How are you doing? I see some folks there joining. Dirty Dan, I said hello to you earlier. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thanks for joining. We had to go in stealth mode. We were in full ninja mode driving downtown in the one lane of Shreveport with all the police officers around. I didn't want to have any lights on inside the cabin as to cause their attention to be elsewhere. Typically, I was driving like this with a little bit of lights, and this was more doable. But when you're downtown, it's super dark and the police are around. I didn't want this to be on to be a distraction. So, all right. I did want to say, if you guys just joined, you came in a little bit late. Ashley got the box for Ashley. The award ceremony is tomorrow. I got boxes out to everybody, knives that have been loaned and borrowed, except for 2 people. You know who they are. Your 2 bigger boxes. I'll try to get those done as soon as I get back the end of this week. I was really trying to get those done too, but I was up super late and then I had to work, and I had to bring my work laptop with me because I might have to work when I get to the hotel room again, even though I'm supposed to be on PTO. So there you go. And it's always one of those corporate answers. You know how it is. Any of you guys work on IT projects or projects in general? It's always the question is, we have 3 or 4 major resources who do the configuration, architecture, the writing the code, and we're the ones who know the application, know the business, right? And so if we are working on 4 projects at one time, which, we're supposed to allocate 33% of our resources to the 4 projects. Yeah, 4 times 33 equals 100, right? And then I'm supposed to give another 40% for OEM support. So that's 130, 129, 130, 132%. No, wait. Yeah, 132% plus 40. So I only have to give my 100% of my day, 162% of my work, my effort for each day. So I don't know exactly who does the math, but the mathin' ain't mathin'. But I'm grateful I have a job. I'm grateful I have what I have, but it makes it hard sometimes, That's got math. There you go. Yeah, it's exactly that kind of math. It's not exactly sure what kind of math that is. And the thing is, well, can't we just get more resources? We'll just hire some consultants. And I'm like, all right, who's going to train the consultants? It's going to give me 6 months to get them up to speed. So we delay everything by another 6 months, and in that 6 months, I could have done it all. So, what do you want? And of course, they're going to cost you twice the money that I would cost you. Of course, I'll probably won't get a raise for it, but that's okay because I am unlimited resources. I have infinite capacity. It's like if anybody ever has a planning system, if you know MRP, CRP, APS, that's manufacturing. When you plan your supply chain, right? You got to plan your materials that comes in for the assembly line, for manufacturing, your machines, your maintenance. All of those things have to all work together, and you have to make sure all those things add up so you can. If you're going to promise somebody that you're going to build 150 widgets in 4 months, you have to plan how you're going to do 150 widgets. If you need certain machines to make the widgets and you need certain people to make the widgets, you've got to be able to say, okay, I can do 150 widgets in 4 months. You can't just say, well, yeah, we'll do 1,000 widgets in a month. I mean, if you can't make it in a month, you can't make it in a month. So that's part of planning. And some people plan with infinite capacity. They don't take those things into account. And I guess they think you can just make it happen. Braden. Okay. By the way, my name is Braden. Who am I talking to? Lion, not sheep. Hey, Braden, what's up, man? What do we got here? Blind Woo Fury sneezes. Okay. Well, Gesundheit. Who sneezed? Did somebody sneeze? Well, bless you. Good car stop there. All right. I think we made it through Shreveport. Did I make it through Shreveport? Tell me that was Shreveport. If that was Shreveport, the construction has gotten so much better. I am so excited about that. All right. Okay, so you're a couple of Bradens out there. All right, I got you. That's what's going on. I wish you could make the font bigger on a phone or here. I mean, the other option is I could bring my laptop out, but I don't have a place to put it. I would like to be able to read some of this stuff. It's just hard to read. All right. So if you just joined, I just want to let everybody know, anybody who might have just joined, we do have a giveaway link for tonight's giveaway, but we're going to be drawing that next week. I'm traveling. It's going to be really hard. I was going to try to do stop the live stream and make it a horizontal, but everyone's like, just keep going, which I appreciate because I'm going to get there late because it took a while to get this set up. And I learned the reason why we're horizontal tonight. I mean, we're vertical, not horizontal, is because when you first schedule a live stream, there's one place you get to change that setting. And once you go past it, I'm stuck. I'm committed. This is it. It was a horizontal no matter what. So that was one of the reasons. And because it's horizontal, a lot of people can't click on the links. So that's very frustrating. And I do apologize about that. I am sorry about that. So, what we decided is, and everyone seemed to be okay with this, is you can still enter the giveaway, still go leave a comment, right? We will draw next week. Next week is the 12K giveaway. You'll want to be back for that. There's going to be 2 awesome giveaways going on there. Plus, we'll have the members giveaway. So there'll be 3 really nice giveaways because it's a 12K milestone. We'll throw this in as an extra giveaway. So we'll have 4 giveaways, 3 giveaways for everybody and 1 for the members. So it'll be fun. And we'll do this giveaway early. And if you've entered this week, you're still good for next week's. Just got to be there, right? Just make sure you're there. And you'll want to be there for this because it's going to be the 12K giveaway, right? So this will be the bonus giveaway for next week. Now, that'll allow me to be safer and I don't have to pull over. And right now, I'm in a stretch of road where there is not really any place for me to pull over. So I'm going to try to avoid that at this point. And right, and that way, we can kind of still. You're headed to see Ashley the nurse? Wait, is somebody here in Waco? Are you going to be there tomorrow at 6:45 for the award ceremony? For real? If you're in Waco and you want to go to Providence Hospital to see her award ceremony, yeah, I mean, if you want to represent the channel, that would be super cool. I wish I could have been there. I wanted to record it. I wanted to read the note, and I did post that note in that video. It was one of the comments where I pasted the entire message that I wrote for her and I gave to the director of nursing to hopefully read to her. And yeah, so. Oh, you're way off? Oh, nice, Rob. Are you streaming the whole drive? As much as I can. There will be a part of Mississippi, and when we get out here, where the bandwidth. Well, let me rephrase that. When we first dropped them off in college, it was dead zones. To be fair, I'm in 5G ultra wide the entire time since Texas, and that wasn't like that before. So it's a little weird. So I don't know if it's just gotten better or what. So we will see. I'll keep going. If you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out, that's fair. One thing I did do, if you guys are interested, and I alluded to it in the my top 5 carries video on the Cerberus knives, the Aurelius. I took out the Skiff Caged bearings and I put back the Skiff thick washers on it. I polished them up really well, and I think I like the thick washers on that one better. I think I do, but I needed to break in the thick washers. They weren't as smooth, at least the one I got, right? And so I do think I like that better. But we shall see. It is definitely very smooth. It's very creamy, dreamy, smooth. I do really enjoy that part. So, oh, it is 70. Okay, I hadn't seen the speed limit sign here for a while. It is 70. I could have gone 75. I'm gonna let all these people go by me. It's not too slow. It's not like in Texas where we can go 85. I like 85. 70 is okay. Definitely want to, go a little faster if you can. On the edge EDC, I'm trying to read your comment. Unfortunately, it's scrolled a little fast, so I can't quite read it. Let me see if I can. It's a little easier for me to read over here. I do have lane assist on, and there's no cars right now. So, hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. We will do the drawing next week. For this giveaway tonight, we're going to postpone it to next week still. If you want to enter tonight, you're fine. You can enter next week. We'll do that drawing in the beginning of the live stream. Okay. I'll be doing that drawing in the beginning of the live stream. And we'll have the 12K giveaway next week. I will be dropping the members 12K video, entry video, when I get to the hotel room, which will probably be a little bit later tonight, just so you know. Okay. So that will happen a little bit later tonight. But otherwise, if you guys got to head out, I appreciate it. If you want to hang out, we still can. All right, I got police. We got to go stealth mode. Stealth mode. Police coming up here. Hold on. I just don't want to be. I don't have my light on, thinking there's any reason for them to come in here and why is your light on? No reason. I'm just talking to myself and some folks on the phone. So I'm still here, by the way, if you didn't know. They're supposed to be right here, and I don't see them. Where'd they go? Okay. I'll put that back on. To drive with no pants? Who drove with no pants? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would do that. I would never. I mean, I might wear shorts or something, but I don't know if I could ever drive without pants on. That would be weird. I would feel like I'd have to have some sort of shorts on, something. I mean, what if you had to jump out of the car really quick? What if you had a flat? I mean, I don't know. I just wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I will tell you, going back to my childhood, you ever wake up from those nightmares where you wake up and all of a sudden you're in your, now, maybe some of you guys never had these nightmares, but I always had this nightmare that I'm in my classroom, standing in front of everybody, either reading some story or doing a math equation, and I've got a shirt on, but I'm butt naked from the shirt from my waist down. And I just realized, and everybody just realizes it, and all of a sudden everybody starts laughing at me. That is like a cold sweat, wake up, kind of like deep breathing, deep kind of fear, nightmare kind of thing for me. Always like, I guess, and I think Freud would probably say that has something to do with feeling like you're vulnerable or something, I guess. It probably would explain it because I'm the youngest of four brothers, and I used to get, I was the, you had to learn how to be tough being the youngest of four brothers. We didn't, they were, how can we say this? I love my brothers. I love them, but they were not always the kindest people when we were young. There was not a father around to regulate us. So if anybody remember the book Lord of the Flies, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. that's what can happen without a father around. So that's why I personally always interject myself with my sons, because I know where they can go and I see them escalate very quickly. And I know where that escalation can go because I've been on the end of receiving that escalation, and no kid should go through that. I mean, we all have to go through some things that we go through. I get it, but it should not be the normal mode all the time. And there should be a parental influence into guiding young men into making good decisions. They'll not always make good decisions, but you should be there helping them to understand why these are bad decisions and why these are good decisions. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that's a huge thing for young men to learn. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Oh, absolutely. I don't know what the context of that is, and I can only speculate, but sometimes something is just simply what it is. I agree. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. I mean, it's like if it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, right? Right. We went to LTE, so I think I'm in the boonies now. We might be at a point where the live stream may not be able to endure. We'll see. If it starts to disconnect over and over, at that point, I know it's going to get frustrating for you guys. And it'll be frustrating for me because I'll be feeling like I'm trying to reconnect over and over. And I would hate for that to be how the whole live stream goes. So, on that note, we are in LTE. We're not on 5G ultra wide. So I can see it's a little spotty. It's a little fuzzy. Hopefully you can still hear me. The audio's still coming through, right? It's glitchy. Yeah. So, well, I appreciate you guys joining me. I mean, it's better now. Oh, it matches my mouth. Oh, okay, that's good. Was it lagging before really bad? Was it like you're watching a Chinese martial arts movie? Hello, we will fight you. You know, and then you'd see the lips move, and that would be like audio would come really far behind or something. Oh, that's good. All right. So, Blade Show, Texas. What else? What else we got coming on? What are the big things that we're all looking forward to? Does anybody watch? Yeah, Rob's Nerdy Kung Fu. Yes. Domo arigato. Hi. I do know that. Domo arigato. Uh, does anybody watch Knife Freak Show with Jonathan and Amy McNeese today? Did you watch today's episode? He showed off the mini Dixon. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. And he's going to do some of them with the textures right away. But you can only get it at Blade Show Atlanta. So if I can't make Blade Show Atlanta and anybody happens to be there, I'm gonna see if I can get. Okay, so here's the thing. If I don't get a sample copy this time around where I get to review it early, which could happen because, you know, Jonathan and Amy are going to do what they're going to do. But if I get a chance to do that, then I'll be good. But if I don't, maybe I might ask one of you guys, one of you kind, wonderful people who, hold on. Oh, I thought it was SOS. I thought I was disconnected. We're back to 5G ultra wide. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't like I'm talking to myself and you guys aren't hearing a thing. But if I can't get a hold of one, maybe one of you guys might be able to pick one up for me, and I'll save up money for that. Just a thought. If you happen to not get one yourself, right? If you're getting one yourself, then that's fine. But that would be my one thing. I would really like to get one of those. I'd really, really enjoy getting a mini Dixon. Would I mod it like my regular Dixon? Probably, absolutely, 100%. Yes. I would absolutely do that. Hello, everyone. Stephen Ader, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, it's a Monday night live. Yeah, I'm going out to Mississippi to pick up my son, help him move back from college. He's at Mississippi State University, studying veterinary medicine. And his last final is tomorrow. My wife, because, she was in the hospital and is still recovering, she should not be going on this drive. She should not be helping him move out. So I'm not letting her come with me. So I'm going to drive out there myself. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to help him move. We're going to get him home for the summer. And I'm doing that. And we'd already booked the hotel and everything. So I had to kind of head out that way. Now, we are getting close to some splotchy places for bandwidth. So if the connection gets really, really bad, we'll go ahead and end the live stream. Okay. I don't want to make it real frustrating for everybody else. As much as I appreciate you guys, because one, you're keeping me awake and I'm enjoying talking to you guys as much as I can read. I know it's really hard for me to read all these comments because I can just do a quick glance. So it's got to be like a small comment. That's what I'm trying to read. If they're really long comments, it's hard to read. But we actually have a giveaway for tonight, but we're not going to draw it tonight. If you joined, we're going to draw it next week, along with the other 12K giveaway. So next week, 12K big giveaway. We're doing that next Monday. And there'll be the members giveaway next Monday as well. I'll be dropping that members giveaway video when I get to the hotel room tonight. But then we'll have the two really nice regular giveaways for everybody, plus this giveaway that was going to happen tonight. And tonight's giveaway wasn't just a little budget banger giveaway. It was going to be a couple of nice knives in there. It's going to be the Luft Concepts Baxter BXTR and a On the Edge EDC. Also included an extra giveaway bonus knife for tonight's giveaway. So Quiet Carry just posted the Rencon with the knurling. Oh, they did finally. They were a little behind on that one. That was supposed to come out in January, but that's cool. That's cool. Very, very nice with the knurling. I know they were talking about it. So to be fair, they didn't say the exact month. This is what they said to me. Probably maybe the end of the year, probably early next year. So May, I guess, is it early next year? It's not past the half year. So, I mean, I guess we could say it's still early next year, right? What do y'all think? I mean, that's fair. It's hard. I mean, they're dealing with production in Taiwan. And Taiwan is, that's not China. So it's different production, different manufacturing. A lot of like Spyderco and Andrew Demko and Spartan Knives. A lot of people use the Taiwanese and production over there. It's really good. It's definitely not Chinese manufacturing. I will argue to the grave on that one. Very, very different. Right? They're still independent, still free. So J1 Doobie, what's up, man? How are you? Hello. If I know there's a lot of people who joined, I did not say hello to. I am terribly sorry. Ryan Johnson, what's up, man? Nerdy Knives enthusiast, 11 months. Let's see here if I can read this. I'm going to try to read. There's nobody around, so let me see if I can read this real quick. One more month to go. Thanks for the best community, man. Appreciate you, Ryan, man. Absolutely. We'll be fine. I don't have the trombone kazoo tonight, so you're going to get the second best kazoo. I don't know what this is not a great kazoo, but it's all I got. So, and no Scottish throat pipes because I couldn't bring them with me. They're driving me nuts. So here we go, Ryan. Appreciate it. There you go. I don't know what that was. It doesn't sound great with my headset on or my earbuds in. I don't know. Hopefully it sounded okay. But thank you, man. Appreciate you being a member for 11 months. Appreciate you. All right, let's see here. MPG Willikers, what's up, man? Josh 304, what's up, man? How are you? I really want to see the Demko brothers try their hand and design a style on auto. Oh, an auto one. That would be interesting. What would they do? I don't know, man. Can they do autos where they manufacture? They're in Pennsylvania, right? Aren't they in Pennsylvania? I forget if autos are okay there. I don't remember. You guys have to help me out. All right, let's see here. What else do we have here? I didn't get to read all the different ones in there, so that's really cool, Bradford Mitchell, about the knurling. Can anybody share the link to that? Maybe we can all take a look at it on the if somebody one of the moderators could share it. I know I might be able to, if you have the link, I know not for everybody it seems to work, but I know for some, like if I see the link and I can click in it, I can get to it on my iPad, on my iPhone at least. It looks like it's a hyperlink. Might not be for everybody. Mighty Mouse. It's a yo. All right. Josh, say hello to everyone, man. All right, there's the giveaway video. All right, thank you, Todd. Yeah, so I can click on the link on my phone. I can get to the giveaway video. So that is cool. We're starting to get into lower signal. So am I getting splotchy? Is my Blind with Fury? What's up, man? How are you? Welcome. Appreciate you, man. See everyone saying hello to you. That's how I'm catching the names, just as people are saying hello. Metal Relic Art said hi. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing, Metal Relic Art? I think I said hello to you earlier. Oh no, that was Burnt Relic. Metal Relic Art, what's up, man? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. All right. Demco is in Pennsylvania. Yeah. So does Pennsylvania have any autos like New York or New Jersey or Massachusetts? Finals are this week and all the way till Tuesday. My son has his last final tomorrow. He's doing really, 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 really well in biology and his veterinarian science classes. Matter of fact, he kind of broke the math, made so much sense to me. It was so logical in my head. English was always really hard for me, but then of course English was my second language when I first came to America. So, but road trip, woohoo, yeah, definitely. Old man on the ridge. I am going to help my son move home for the summer. Last final is tomorrow, and they have a hardcore rule. After your last final, you have 24 hours to get out. You got to get out, or they lock you up and take your stuff. I guess I don't know, but so I got to get there. And I left late this morning or late today because I had to pack up everything. I didn't get finished last night. I had to work. I won't tell you how early I worked this morning. You'll be wondering why I'm even on the road. My wife was very upset that I went on the road, but I told her I was going to take a nap. I did. I took a 4.5-hour nap before I left, so had enough rest for today to make it. And that's 4.5 hours. It's usually a little bit more than I normally get. So, especially lately. Lately, it's been a little. It's been a little. Sleep is a privilege. It's a luxury. And when I get a little more than 5 hours, I'm always excited. So there you go. I almost feel like I'm a young father again. I don't know if y'all remember when your kids were young. Man, I lived in a state of constant exhaustion because you just nonstop. I remember wanting to go to bed so I could go to sleep. Now I can go to bed, but I know if I don't do stuff, then the work's gonna be twice as hard tomorrow. So, what did you say about autos are allowed in Pennsylvania? Okay, so it'd be interesting if the Demcos would do something like that. Josh, so what would you take for flipping a flicking knife? You could, well, I mean, could they make an auto out of the shark lock? That's interesting. You think about the shark lock, it's very spring loaded. Could you have it so that it's a bit like an OTF in the sense that like a slide that would go over and there would maybe be double springs? I wonder. I'm just thinking in my mind, engineering wise, how would that work? Interesting. I would be curious. So So we got the mini cedar. What else do we have that's coming out that's pretty cool? Everyone's pretty excited about the Pictus. I got a chance to get hold of the Pictus. That Pictus is awesome, by the way. I have it over here somewhere. That was there's a shark lock, obviously. The little Silver Surfer. You can see a little polished blade. You all see that? Kind of nice. Oh, did you all see the other one? If you get a chance, I do recommend it. I got some more Lynch Northwest clips. Let me show you. So the mini MSI, I've got the titanium clip for it. This is the titanium clip. You see that? I know it's probably not a great view of it, but I will have a video on this. It will be in a shortly. I'll get it shortly. But, I'm running skiffs, of course, on this, but this is the Lynch Northwest. They're the mini MSI clip. And it'll also fit the M stitch. Y'all hear about the M stitch? Y'all familiar about the M stitch? It's the mini stitch. Meredith and Tony, I know you got the big stitch. So if you ever wanted to get a little stitch, that's kind of like equivalent to a mini MSI. It'll actually be a little bit smaller. It's right at 7 inches. This is 7.25, I think. I'm looking forward to that. But it'll take the same clip, so that's cool. That'll be nice. So for the 12K giveaway, the bonus, I think it's going to be the grand prize knife. It's going to be the Andrew Demko 20.5 and 20 CV with the Rockscale Design scales and backspacer with Skiff Caged Bearings and a Lynch Northwest titanium clip. It's gonna be a solid build. It'll be a version of, where'd mine go? Yeah, it'll be a version of this. This is the one for me because I sold my 80/20 Slim. Yeah, I had to sell it, unfortunately. There's a few knives I had to still sell just to take care of things because of the $100,000 life flight. Did you all see that? My wife's life flight was $99,817 or $820. I forget. It's like basically $99,820 or something like that. That's what it costs to fly her from Waco to Austin. Now, fortunately, my portion turned out to be only $12,400 something dollars. And then with some negotiations or whatever they call it, my portion came out to $2,300. And you would think, I'll take that because out of network would have been astronomical. I don't know what I would have done if it was out of network. So that's better, but it is a big chunk of change. So that's pretty much Blade Show, any future knife purchase there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool giveaway. I'm very excited. I like this knife. If you remember, I had one of these before. I ended up, my brother retired, and I gave him this when I got the 80/20 Slim. But since I knew I was going to sell some knives, I ended up selling the Slim. Somebody was very interested in it. I knew I'd probably sell it. I figured when I saw the BOGO, buy one, get one free, I bought two of them, for the 250 because I had gotten some money for the channel, and I figured, okay, 12K. I got to say thank you to everyone who's been a really big part of the channel and been so great in supporting my wife and been really encouraging. Andrew Demko had a buy one, get one free. So I said, yeah, let's do that. And then I reached out to Rockscale Design. I was going to say, hey, is there a chance I could get a discount on buying a scale for the 12K giveaway? They were being really gracious. And so for the 12K giveaway, they gave the scales to the channel. So thank you, Rockscale Design, for the scales. I really appreciate that. A huge giveaway. And then they allowed me to get these as well. So I was able to get these. So it's a consolation. I always like the 8. I love the Demko. I love this size knife. This is a great workhorse. It was my workhorse knife before, even though it never looked like it was ever a workhorse, but it was always a really solid knife. So I have a Demko, and I really like this knife a lot. And I like it especially with the shark lock because you can see the extra cutaway there. Makes this so comfortable for big, meaty fingers. Highly recommend that. This is the one thing I wish if they could change anything on the knife, they would do this. And the fact that it's linerless makes it very possible. By the way, if you didn't know, that 80/20 XXX is linerless. The one I'm borrowing, it is linerless. So theoretically, they could have modified that with not having without having to modify the liners. But we got to pick this week. Probably do my reviews, do some stuff, and might be selling that after that. But then, because I figure there's going to be some stuff that is catch and release for reviews and content. That's kind of the road I'm going to be going down here just for a little while until we're in a better spot. But I really do appreciate Rockscale Design. I love their scales. And I love the Silver Surfer, by the way. If you ever wanted to get something like that, or even see if they can anodize it, you can always email them ahead of time, see if they have the capacity and the bandwidth. They can usually pretty good about doing like a plain Silver Surfer. But sometimes they can do some anodizations. That's pretty nice. If not, if they don't have the capacity to do anodizations, you could get somebody to anodize it for you. Or if you're a person who likes to anodize, you could anodize it, right? That's absolutely something you could do. But it's a beautiful template to work with, and you can get one of those Rockscale design scales that doesn't have any texture on there. So I mean, that's a blank canvas. I'm serious. If you remember my Benchmade, my bug out that I have with the Rockscale design scales, I did the Rob's Nerdy Knives laser engraving from Valley Blade Works. Deep laser etch, looked really great, but you could anodize it, you could deep laser etch it. I mean, it's beautiful. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Let's see here. I'm trying to read this. You should check out the Demco 8022 build. Hold on a second. I'm coming up on a car. I can't really read it. Give me just a second. This is a truck, and he's kind of weaving a little bit, so I just want to make sure I'm very aware where he's at. I don't want him to scoot over. Oh, stay over there. Come on, Ron. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Get a little nervous when these truck drivers, because they're probably eating, not paying attention, or falling asleep. So I speed up really fast to get by him because I just don't want him to sideswipe me. I don't feel like dying tonight. You should check out the 8022 build that Nathan Knives YouTube channel did recently for Andrew Demko. Oh, really? That sounds pretty cool. What did they do on that one? That sounds really cool. All right, so everyone else, all right, any of those who are taking off, Michael Wolf, what's up, man? How are you? Appreciate you. Smiley-O, hello. I see some names I didn't get to say hello to. I know because I'm driving and I'm passing cars, so I just wish I'd got to say hello to everyone. Stephen Ader, congrats on your son. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he did well this semester. First semester was a little rougher. Second semester, he's doing better. It is. He's sticking with it. He's learning to stay focused. It's a lot to learn when you in high school can get away with a lot and things are really easy. And you go to college, and college has a lot to do with being steady and consistent when you're working, kind of like the real world, right? The people who win are the people who don't give up. I always like to say that. Success is most of the time consistency, right? Consistent output can beat even a superstar performer here and there. Because a lot of times life is not about the sprint, it's more about the marathon. Yeah, self-management, that's the other one, absolutely. Because, you can get away with waiting until the last minute in high school, and then you get to college, and it's like, yeah, you can't wait that far back. I definitely want to check out that Andrew Demko, the 8022. So what is the difference between the 8020 and the 8022? Is it just a blade shape? Is it just a blade shape, or is it what else? What else is involved? I'm curious. I really am curious what else is involved in between the 80 and 8022. It looks cool, but I don't know. Have I anodized before myself personally? No, but I do have the recipe. I will tell you, Martine from Machine Wise gave me the perfect recipe on how to anodize. I just need to get the tools and venture into that. I've yet to do that, though I could see myself at some point maybe trying it. But I would want to make sure I have all the right tools to do it with. Demko has a video comparing them. Okay, that's cool. I really, of the USA made Demko knives, I think my absolute favorite is 8020 Slim. I like that one. But again, with the Rockscale design scales, those are my absolute favorite scales. I like the JG10, but they're not linerless, so you'd have to mill the liner to get more access to that shark lock, which would be absolutely worth it, though. So that is something I would contemplate maybe doing. Yes, the giveaway. So if you didn't know about the giveaway, real quick, just a reminder, anybody who just joined, we there is a link for the giveaway video. It's still valid. We will be drawing next week because I'm driving to pull over. I was going to draw it on my iPad, but I have to pull over to do it. And a lot of people were having trouble getting into it. And so if you enter it this week, you were still able to enter it, you're still good for next week. Just be there because you're going to want to be there next week because it's going to be the 12K giveaway. We're going to have two really cool giveaways for everyone and a really neat giveaway for the members. So they're pretty premium giveaways with some extra goodies in them. And we'll do this giveaway that's tonight's. And tonight's giveaway is actually not, it's not a little, it's a budget banger, but it's not, right? If you saw everything that was in tonight's giveaway, it was pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely above the budget banger realm. Typically, a budget banger giveaway for me is going to be just like a $50 knife, and that's good. That would be the weekly giveaway. I've been able to be a little more generous thanks to people like On the Edge EDC. He has a bonus knife giveaway in this week's giveaway, so thank you to him. There's a link also for his BladeBinge link too. I know he's selling some stuff there. I don't know if they're still there, if they've all sold, but I posted that there too, by the way. But he did some bonus giveaways in there, a bonus giveaway knife. So that's going to be part of tonight. But we'll draw that next week. So we'll have 3 giveaways for everybody, but there'll be 2 videos to enter for everyone next week, right? There'll be the one you entered tonight, and then there'll be the one for next week for the 12K giveaway. So we're just going to do that. It'll be safer for me on the road. And at some point, I'm about to hit like a dead spot, and then we might have to end the live stream at that point. But amazingly, I still have good signals so far. So I'll take it while we have it. And see if I can read this without. Yeah, the link's in the description. The problem some people are having, they can't open it because we're vertical live. So if you join too, this is a vertical live. And the reason why it's a vertical live is because apparently every week when I have been scheduling these live streams, I do the live through OBS Studio, and it doesn't care on the setting that's defaulted when I schedule these on my phone. But on the phone, before I even start this, you have to choose whether it's vertical or horizontal. And apparently, every one of mine have been vertical, and OBS would just override it. But now I'm doing it from the car. I can't go back and switch it from vertical to horizontal. So that's why we're vertical tonight. I do apologize for that. I will remember that for next time when I schedule another one. Matter of fact, I might just do a test schedule just to see if I can get it to work. So if you see a video pop up quickly for a test schedule, that's me just trying to see if I have to do this again, if I can get it to work. But that's why we're here. And the vertical, it's hard to post links and get to links. So it's kind of frustrating. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I really do. You great company for me, keeping me awake and keeping me focused for this drive since I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. I told you I went to bed rather late. Okay, some people might say early. I went to sleep at 7 a.m. this morning and got 4 hours of sleep and then left for here. So it was a work. So there we go. All right. Oh, we got somebody here with a milestone. We got Level On Up, member for 21 months, Nerdy Knives Nut. Thanks for all you do, Rob. You're the absolute best. I'm reading it slowly. Safe and happy travels. My friend, much love to you and Robin and the fam, Ryan. Thank you, Level On Up, man. I appreciate you so very much, dude. Where's my kazoo? Here we are. So I don't have the Scottish throat pipes for you tonight, but I do have this, and this is my thank you to you. Appreciate you. I don't know what that was. That was freestyling driving style. So there you go, man. Appreciate you, Level On Up. Thank you for being a member for the last 21 months. Thank you, Ryan, so much. All right. Hey, good evening. We got Todd Carb going on, man. Hello. Jeff Hamilton. Hello. I didn't get to say hello to you. Gnarly Charlie, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome, welcome, folks. I know I didn't say hello to you yet, and I'm trying to read the comments. It's hard to read and drive. So if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. And I wish the screen was just a little bit bigger. Next time I'm going to have to try to do the iPad. Oh, this guy's coming up on my right. Hold on. All right. So hold on. I just see he's flying right past me over here on the right. Just gonna scoot over, but what are we doing? All right, sorry guys. I don't know what this guy's doing. You coming up on my butt, man? Are you turning or are you what? Okay, I just need to. Nope, he's not. Okay. Don't know what this guy's doing. There we go. That's interesting. Don't always understand what people are doing, but there we go. There we go. Uh, we said, okay, we're in 5G, so we might be getting a little splotchy, just so you know. If I start to lose signal here and are you not able to cause of fun Scala goings? MPG EDC. I don't know. Are you talking to somebody else there? I don't know if you're asking me. I don't see what the question is. I'm sorry if you're asking me a question or not. Let's see here. Oops. Let's try this. Can you hear me? All right, good. All right. Looks like it switched back to the car. So that's what happened there. It decided to pick up on the car. That was weird. Well, it's like the whole live stream just froze. I don't know why it froze, but it just froze. Even though we have 5G ultra wideband connection, which means I'm supposed to have like 100 to 300 megabyte of connection speed. So, all right, there we go. Trying to get back up to the proper speed. Oh, I gotta read your comment here. Back with sound. Okay, Rob. West, yay or nay? For me, West is a 19-hour drive. So that's a long trip. I very much would like to go to a Blade Show West. I really would. Uh, I'm not, I don't think I'm not the kind of person, I guess, that people would hire to have me go. And, oh, that was weird. My lane, uh, the lane control thing turned off too. Okay, that was weird. All right, so I was noticing I was drifting a little bit, and I'm like, why is it not keeping me inside the lanes? Okay. I'll be thankful to be doing lives at home. Hold on. Rob will be thankful to be doing lives at home again. I will be thankful to be doing lives. I was talking away, and apparently I was frozen. Can you hear me now? Are we connected? Can you hear me? Test 1, 2, 3. Can you all hear me? Did the audio again? There. Okay, good. All right, so it's splotchy. It's starting to get really, like, I get down to 1 bar and it's not even 5G. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone in case it disconnects again and I don't get to say goodbye, okay? Next week, 12K giveaway. We'll have 2 really awesome giveaways for everybody, plus this giveaway from tonight, which is not a bad giveaway. It's not a budget. Definitely better than the budget banger. We'll also have the members giveaway next week. I'll try to get that video dropped as soon as I get to the hotel room tonight. And then that video will be out there for all the members. Remember, it's a 12K celebration. It's a minor milestone, but it's still a milestone giveaway, and there are definitely some cool knives. It'll include that 80-20.5 with the Rockscale design scales, which will be really nice. It'll also include the several other kind of giveaways, and then you'll see the video one as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. I still have good bandwidth right now, so I'm just trying to get it all in there. Yeah, we're all in the yellow submarine. I know it's weird, and I feel badly because I knew this was going to get, once we get out to the parts where you're away from the bigger cities, it's going to get a little tough. So, but appreciate you guys so very much. And I'm going to hang here until the next forced drop of the live stream. If you want to hang out, feel free. I mean, I just want you to know you're welcome to leave. Please don't feel like you have to hang out. I know you don't feel that way, but I just want you to, I don't want anybody to feel obligated in any way. I like hanging out here, but I also know it can be frustrating when the connection drops like this. It gets a little frustrating for me. And when it gets to the point where I feel like it's just not really good for everybody, then we may just kind of say goodnight. But we got to do the dance party. Yeah, the dance party. Unfortunately, I can't get the dance icons when I'm driving, so you guys are gonna have to do the dance icons for me. We'll have to do that do 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 or whatever. You know, I could kazoo dance. We could do the dance party with the kazoo. How about that? Could do a good night kazoo or something like that. Do 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 do. Like that. That's Star Wars. I was thinking of taps or something like that. We could do something like that, but that would be military taps, right? So that would definitely be something we could, I guess, attempt to do. Yeah, I would like. I don't know if I answered the question earlier. Somebody asked me about Blade Show West. I would like to be there. I would like to do that. I would like to go to all the other Blade shows at some point. I'm not one of those people that usually will get invited to go and man a booth. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not young and hip. I don't know how that works. I guess you got to be young and hip or something, or at least look young and hip. I know Ray does. I know Cole does. Some of you guys out there do that, but I love knives. That's all there's to it. I love knives, so I'm not gonna apologize for that. But what else? What else? What else? Oh, did y'all hear about the M stitch? Some of you guys might have joined late. The M stitch had dropped this week. Did y'all see that? Anybody get in on the M stitch? That's the small stitch from Microtech. That looks like a pretty cool knife. I don't know if you guys were ever wanting to check that one out or not. So, what are we saying here? Hello. All right. Hello to you. Is that Barbie EDC girl? What's up, man? How are you? How are you, Barbie? Appreciate you. So, still got good bandwidth until we hit a hill, and then we might drop. But it has been absolutely a blast. Rob, if you do go to West, you can bunk with us. Oh, thank you, Meredith. I appreciate that. That would definitely make it more accessible for me, at least, right? That would definitely make it more possible to be able to do that. So I do appreciate that. And I'm sure I'd have to play the kazoo a few times for your son, right? I'll have to bring him one, a special one or something. Yeah, so, if some of you just joined, I don't know if you were here, but we will be doing tonight's giveaway next week. We'll be drawing next week, just so you know. This week, we had the Pictus, we had the 80/20 Rockscale Design Scales we did. What else was the other thing for tonight? I brought some of them. I'm just trying to see what I have over here. I did do my top 5 carries. That was fun for the week too. What was this one over here? The Pictus. And then what was this guy? Oh, the Sweeney. I've been enjoying the Sweeney a lot. That's really nice with the thumb studs. I think I like the Sweeney with the thumb studs a lot more than the Sweeney with the thumb holes. Just my personal opinion. It's more fidgety. So it's always cool to be able to talk to someone about my new keychain knife. Oh, okay. You got a new keychain knife? For real? Oh, that's cool. My wife has a couple of keychain knives. I do need to get that. I keep meaning to order the button knife that we saw at Blade Show, Texas. That seemed like a really cool one. So what are the other big knives? I mean, since we're here and we're probably, I'm going down to 1 bar. We might be dropping. We might be dropping. Love you guys. Appreciate it. If we do drop, have a great evening. You guys rock. You're awesome. All right. Can you hear me? I didn't get to say goodnight. We're back to full bars, but I don't think this is going to last. So I really want to say goodnight to you. And I think we should end on a dance party. So what I'll do is for the goodnight is I'll do a kazoo. A kazoo dance party. You guys can dance from. You guys can do the dance emojis for me, since I can't really type right now. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, maybe throw a couple extra emojis in for me. I'd appreciate it. But I really do appreciate you. I'm gonna do the good night emojis. We'll finish it, but and then we'll just kind of hang around until it dies because it's probably gonna die. I'm coming over a hill, so I'm just afraid that it's gonna just like suddenly die as soon as I get over the hill. But here we go. Appreciate you guys. Catch my breath on that one. Appreciate you guys, man. All right, so that's I don't know what the music was. It was something. It was better than running over a cat. Let's put it that way. And I would have to run over a cat because I love cats. So there you go, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hate to not say goodnight in a proper way with the signal like losing here. And I know we saw a bunch of people drop because of the last one. So I hope you have a great evening. Appreciate you all. Be safe. Maybe I'll be listening in one of the other live streams when we finish here if I have enough bandwidth and just listening and lurking along with you guys. But thanks for hanging out. I know it was a short live stream, but it was still really cool to be with you guys. And we will do 12K was going to be fun. It's going to be fun next week. I think we'll have a lot of fun. It'll be a blast. Okay. So, all right, guys, sleep well. Have a great evening. Thank you for your prayers and support for my wife. I can't wait. I hope it goes well for the award ceremony tomorrow. I'll let you know what I hear. Super excited about that. Thank you for everyone who's part of that. You guys are amazing. You guys have a great week. I'll keep trying to pump out some content while I keep trying to work crazy hours, but you guys make it fun. You definitely give me something to distract and to focus on that makes life more bearable. And that's what I enjoy about the community. That's what I enjoy about the hobby and the people, right? So love you guys. Have a great week. I'm gonna say goodnight just because I'm seeing the bars suddenly move, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to say goodbye before I start to freeze again. So have a great evening. Love you guys. Bye, everyone. Ooh, look at all the lights. We got lights in there. Ooh, and it's slow down speed. Hold on. Let me. Got traffic up here. I got to slow down. All right, there we go. Speed slow down quite a bit all of a sudden. All right. Good night, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.